Hi everybody and welcome to The Courageous Chick. I'm Shakia Mayer, and in this video we are going to talk about your comfort zone. I wanted to come on, well, first of all, there were so many topics that I wanted to come on and talk about, but I was in meditation, and this is the topic that I decided to talk about today. So I'll definitely be back throughout the week because there are a few things that I want to connect with you all on. Aside from Smothered, even though I'm still watching Smothered. Oh man, and who watched it yesterday? It's a hot mess. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about your comfort zone. And I wanted to talk about your comfort zone specifically because I feel like there's a part when all the quotes you see, right, about your dreams are on the other side of your comfort zone and your fears are keeping you in your comfort zone, and the life that you want is when you step outside of your comfort zone. I believe that, but I also believe that there's a piece of that that's missing, which is we know that we have to get outside of our comfort zone. And for many of you, I know that you've started to make the connections between being in your comfort zone and limiting your success. And so it's not that you want to stay in well, for some people they do. That's a different conversation. I'm talking to the people who are ready to get out of their comfort zone because they want to have something different in their lives. They want to improve their life in some way, be it your job, your business, your relationships, your health, your weight, whatever it is for you. You know that in order to reach those goals, you do in fact need to step outside of your comfort zone. Why? Right? Why and how? That's what I want to talk about today. So we know we need to step outside of our comfort zone because if you know anything about mindset, and I talk a lot about mindset on this channel, if you know anything about mindset, then you know about fixed versus growth mindset. We know that there's a wealth conscious mindset, a poverty mindset, all that, but I'm going back to the basics. There's a fixed versus growth mindset. Those who have a fixed mindset, they don't want to embrace change. They are afraid to fail. They won't do anything to challenge themselves because they are looking for that external reward. So they say, well, if I'm not going to be good at it, then I'm not going to do it. Well, if I'm not perfect, then I'm not going to do it. Well, if I'm not going to be great, then I'm not going to do it. Right? And so they limit themselves because if you don't try to do something that you've never done, then how would I almost cuss? How would you know if you're able to do it or not, right? And so these are the people with the fixed mindset versus a growth mindset. People with a growth mindset embrace change because we know we cannot, as much as some of you want to, you absolutely cannot live and exist without change occurring. That is the only constant. Change will happen. So people with a growth mindset, they know and they embrace change. They embrace challenges. They embrace learning new things. All of that together allows you to do what? It allows you to grow. And the fixed mindset, those with the fixed mindset, well, guess what? You are not growing. There's only so much you're going to grow to the point where you're going to create your own glass ceiling because you're not going to allow yourself to embrace the challenges in order to shatter the glass ceiling, whatever that ceiling is for you. And so you stay where you are. You keep playing in the same circles, surrounding yourself with the same people and ideas, and also the same money too. If we can just be real for a minute, because a lot of people want to talk money. How can I manifest money? How can I manifest a brand new car? How can I manifest a house? And no judgment, right? Those things are cool. So let's use this as an example. If you don't allow yourself to step outside of your comfort zone and to step outside of your limits, then your wealth consciousness won't expand. Your growth mindset, you won't allow yourself to cultivate a growth mindset and now go after some of the things that you want because it's different from what you've normally been doing. So if you have a fixed mindset, you will notice that your money tends to be about the same. Your health and all of your goals tend to be about the same. They all usually relate to the same thing, and it's because you're not allowing yourself to grow. Because your comfort zone is just that. It is this place of comfort and of safety. So you're like, but why would I get rid of that, right? Why would I go outside of my comfort zone? Because outside of the comfort zone is scary. We don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know pretty much anything. It is full of unknowns. And because it is full of unknowns, that's why so many people stay within their comfort zone. And these are the same people who go decades with the same goals. Oh man, I wish I was like you. Then I could do X, Y, and Z. Oh, I wish I had enough courage. Then I would be able to get on live and do a video. Oh, I wish I could do, like, all the I wish, I should have, I could have. These are the people who stay within their comfort zones. You build these imaginary boundaries and limits for yourself, and you trick yourself into believing that you can't step out of those bounds, because if you do, something bad might happen. But what if you step outside of those limits that you've created for yourself? Because remember, with our words and with our thoughts create the world that we live in. And I know for some people that's a little woo-woo. I saw somebody on my timeline one time, and they were like, all of these people who are talking about your thoughts create your reality, like BS. But it's true. Your thoughts create, and that's a whole nother video, so I won't even go into that right now. But my point is, you create this reality that you have. You create the limits that you have for yourself. You create those boundaries, be it positive or negative, ineffective or effective, you create them. So if you create them, that means you can also extend the boundary. You can extend those lines. And as you do that, then you start branching out and you go, oh, wow, okay, my comfort zone is getting bigger, because you keep challenging yourself. Now, as you are stepping outside of your comfort zone, you also want to make sure, yeah, when I look, the purpose of me sitting this way is so that I can see the screen and I can read the comments, but the comments are so small and I don't have my glasses on, and I'm like, what does that say? But I definitely see your comment. This is how I am. Yeah, exactly. And so we want to, and then when I read the comments, I get distracted, because then I want to add so much, but I won't. So when we decide, because it is your decision, when you decide that you want to start to expand your comfort zone, right? Because the reality is, while all of the quotes say you got to move outside of your comfort zone, at some point the new comfort zone becomes another comfort zone. So I think of it as expanding the comfort zone. You get to expand your limits and your boundaries. You get to define or decide where these lines are, okay? And so as you do that, you also have to remember that it's going to be uncomfortable. I was reminded of this weekend. So I talk a lot about how healing isn't it's not very pretty. It's not very, some people will think of it as this loving experience. So healing and self-care and your spiritual awakening, how people think it's just this wonderful thing full of bliss, and like, nah. If you ever had to go through your own healing journey, or you've been through your own spiritual awakening, or you had to practice self-care, you know that it comes with some grit. You know that it comes with some pains. You know that it comes with moments of like, what the F, right? What the F is going on? But it doesn't mean you stop. And so that's the same thing with expanding your comfort zone. It's not going to always feel great. It's not going to always feel like bubble baths and massages and champagne. Like, sometimes it feels so raw. And so I was reminded of that this week as I am expanding my comfort zone. And because I'm human, I had some thoughts like, hold on, wait a minute. And then I had to remember that I create my reality. And so I want you to remember that you have the ability to expand your comfort zone, that expanding your comfort zone comes with growing pains, and that is okay. Anything that expands, you're likely going to feel some sort of pain, be it literally or figuratively. You're going to experience something because the brain wants to protect you, and there's this level of resistance. Like, nah, girl, don't do that. Like, oh, no, don't do that. You got to stay over here. You got to keep playing this same way. You got to keep talking about this same thing. You can't write that book. You can't start that business. You can't apply for that promotion. You can't be in a healthy relationship. Like, you can't lose weight. Your brain is it's doing what it's designed to do, which is to protect you. But because it is full of so many unhealthy thoughts and unhelpful thinking patterns, we have to go back and rewire the brain. Like, we have to rewire our thoughts, and we have to now start filtering in different thoughts, which that in itself is expanding your comfort zone. Okay? So again, I want you to remember these few things as you work to get to where you want to go, because I can guarantee you where you want to go, you can't get there where you are now. Whatever your little box is, whatever the bounds you've set for yourself, you will never reach your level of success and whatever success is for you if you don't expand the comfort zone. Because those unhelpful thoughts and unhelpful thinking patterns will not allow you to. You will talk yourself out of every single situation. Trust me, I know. This girl used to be the queen of self-sabotage, okay? So I know a little something, and this is literally what I do for a living. So I just want to encourage you to expand your comfort zone. Or let me go back rather, and I'll just talk about the things I want you to remember when we talk about expanding our comfort zone. You get to dictate those boundaries and those limits. You get to create your reality. You get to decide when and how you want to expand your comfort zone. And you also, as long as you continue to be resilient, you will get through or move past those growing pains. You will move past those pains of discomfort. You will know that your goal and your passion and your purpose is so important, and that you are so dope and you are so courageous that you're not going to continue to give into those limiting beliefs that want you to continue to play small. And usually I don't like that term because I feel like everybody's using that term. Don't play small. Don't play small. And I'm like, shut up. But it's true. When you forget the power that you have, this is why I talk about you are a co-creator. And when you forget that you are a co-creator, you let all of these external factors and people dictate how your life goes. But we don't have time for that, because we are girls and men, some of you are men, on a mission, okay? And because we are on a mission, that means we have some things to do. I know people in my life right now who are amazing, literally amazing. And they have these beautiful ideas. And I listen to them and I encourage them to the best of my ability, because I want all of us to win, right? I listen to them, and then I hear or I see how they self-sabotage. And I'm talking about, and it's been interesting, the conversations I've been having with people recently, because they've all been the same, and it's been this self-sabotage. And that self-sabotage is because of those limiting beliefs. And the limiting beliefs happens because the brain is saying, no, don't go over there, danger, stay over here, stay in your comfort zone. But remember, you are a powerful co-creator. My tagline is boldly create the life that you deserve, it's because, and I changed it on my little Facebook cover page to boldly manifest the life that you deserve. Either one works fine for me. But you are a powerful co-creator, and you truly can boldly create, boldly manifest the life that you deserve. You, my friend, have to get out of your own way, and you have to expand your comfort zone, knowing because you know ahead of time, you know that it's going to come with some challenges. That's okay. That's part of growth. Remember, fixed versus growth mindset. The fixed mindset is just how it sounds. You will never elevate to the level where you can until you get that growth mindset, until you allow that expansion to take place, until you authentically own who you are. So own who you are. And I want you to think of, how can you start to expand your comfort zone? How can you move past those limits you've set? How can you extend those boundary lines? What will that look like for you? Now, I am offering, I've been doing like group packaging and for coaching, but I want to extend an invitation to whomever is interested. And I want to do an hour coaching session with you, and I'm going to include some sound meditation because I love sound healing. I think I talked about it in a different video. And maybe I'll come back on and talk a little more about why, and vibrationally, like why sound healing is so cool and also important, and how that can in itself allow you to start growing, allow you to get out of your comfort zone. So with that said, because I can literally talk about this all day, but I have a meeting, so I can't stay on here all day. But I'm definitely going to be back either later today or tomorrow, because there are some things that there's some more things that I want to go over with you, because I really just want to continue to encourage you to make sure you are not living within this little tiny comfort zone, and that you remember you are a powerful co-creator. And if you need a little help with that, then as I was saying, I do invite you to a coaching call with me. So we'll do coaching and a sound meditation. I have the booking link on Facebook, so I will put the calendar link to the in this post. So let me know how that goes. I've never used Facebook Calendar before, so yeah, let me know. But we're gonna try that, and if anything, just private message me. So yes, if you are interested, I'm getting so hot, guys. I turned my fan off because of the sound, and I'm like, oh my Lord, I cannot. I'm so hot. So if you're interested in gaining more clarity and understanding what it means, not just what it means, but how to grow past your comfort zone, to start to work on your next level of success and expansion, regardless of wherever you are, it is absolutely possible. If you are interested in that, then be sure to click the link that I'm going to put in the comments so that we can have a coaching call. And I promise you, I'm not scary. My clients love me, hopefully. They do. All right, so I don't see any questions. I was just double checking, because if there were any, then I would definitely answer them. But thank you to everybody who's watching, whether you're watching live or on the replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I decided to just hop on because, like I said, I knew I wanted to come on and talk to you all, and I was in meditation, and this was the topic that was calling to me to talk to you all about. And I know not just the people in my life are experiencing these moments of deciding whether or not to move beyond the comfort zone and to expand their limits. I know that this is something that a lot of people are going through because of so many changes that are happening in our lives, be it personally, but also energetically. And so the changes that are happening from a spiritual perspective are, I was going to say out of this world, because it literally is out of this world, but they are very significant. And the impact, a lot of people are feeling it emotionally, and feeling it, I want to say the intensity of the energy is very high. It is something that many of us have not experienced before. And so there is definitely a shift taking place. For some of you, this is a little esoteric, and that's fine. But these are, to me, this is part of growth and understanding. I do believe in the connection between mind, body, and spirit. And so my point is, because of the shift that is taking place, there's a lot that's going on, and a lot of people are in this space of figuring out what do they really want, and they are trying to get in aligned with what they really want. So if that is you, I definitely invite you, especially you, to come on and join me for a coaching call, because that's something we can definitely discuss. All right, I'm going to stop talking, and I am going to put the link for the call in the comments. So if you are interested, definitely click the link. If you have any questions, you can comment on this post, or you can private message me. As always, have a courageous day, and I will talk to you all real soon. Bye.